So hello and welcome to another video. Slightly different this time. We're not going to be looking at the XCL races. I think I will be taking part in a race this evening, but I'm not going to be divulging this setup just yet. But I thought I would talk about an issue that seems to have been raised since 1.9 came to PC yesterday. That was finally released. And something that I've kind of heard a lot about over the last couple of months since 1.8 arrived, but something that I've not really explored at all, and I wasn't sure even if it was relevant to console users at all. So obviously we're here on the Series X, and I'm assuming this will work the same on PS5, but for the video, I thought I'd just share what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be looking at the hot lap session. That's the track conditions that I'm going to be running. We're at the Hungaro ring, and I'm using the Honda NSX GT3. So let's start the session, and I'm going to do this session. I'm not going to share the setup instantly because I'll be using that this evening in tonight's race. So we're just going to come on board to page 1, and we're going to choose this setup that I've been working on. Obviously I'm going to share this page with you because this is what's going to be relevant to the video. But for everything else, we're just going to go straight into the session. Obviously it's hot lap, so we're running very limited fuel. And I'm just going to run a number of laps and see what sort of lap time I can set. So initially I always think Hungaro rings are very dusty circuit. It always feels very slippy. A 1:44.1. That feels much better. Is it gonna make it? No. So why are we here? We're going to answer that question very shortly. The toe. Is the toe a thing on console? 1.8.10.5. Is this the point where the negative toe is actually useful? And until today I really wasn't sure, but in this video we're going to see just how useful it is and whether I've been missing a trick for weeks and weeks and weeks. So what am I on about? Let's have a look. So we're going to go back to the garage, into the setup. The only thing I'm going to change is the toe. And you would never do this in a real car. Going negative toe, full negative toe at the rear and negative toe at the front. You'd always have a positive value at the rear of the car. And generally you'd never run this kind of toe. So how much difference does it make? Let's see. We set a 144. Been on for a 130, 143.8. How easy can I get into the 138, 143s? Already it's a bad start to the lap. Just get used to it again. Remember, this isn't a given, you still have to drive. One 144.1 first lap. First lap 143.8. 1:43.7.
Well done, mate. Your fastest step so far. Cut detected.
So I'll leave it there. 30-minute video, that should be enough. Just to emphasize the fact that there is a possibility that the minus toe or negative toe, both front and rear, is a thing on Series X on console. Might be worth having a look at your setups. Maybe some of the setups work well with it, maybe some of them don't, but it feels a little bit more stable, feels like I've got a little bit more grip. Still, obviously you've still got to drive the car, it's not a given, but it could help areas of the setup that you're struggling with. Till next time, ciao for now.